Hello science fans and welcome to SHE-ensya. Our topic for today is Earth Overshoot Day. In recent years, we've had many days to celebrate the Earth and the environment. There's World Wildlife Day every March 3, International Day of Forests every March 21, World Water Day on March 22, Earth Hour every March as well, Earth Day every third week of April, International Day for Biological Diversity every May 22, World Environment Day every June 5, World Oceans Day every June 8, World Rainforest Day every June 22, International Coastal Cleanup Day every second or third Saturday of September, World Habitat Day every first Monday of October, and more. So much more. Considering all this, we should be more than aware on how and why we should take care of the planet. But for some reason,
One eternity later.
our relationship with the environment is pretty complex. And despite our evolution, man has retained a pretty active limbic system. The limbic system is a set of structures in the brain that deal with emotions and memory. It regulates autonomic or endocrine function in response to emotional stimuli and is also involved in reinforcing behavior. Our responses to hunger, competition, and even lust is all rooted in the limbic system. But unlike other animals, we have a pretty advanced prefrontal or neocortex. The prefrontal cortex is the cerebral cortex covering the front part of the frontal lobe. This brain region has been implicated in planning complex cognitive behavior, personality expression, decision-making, and moderating social behavior. And it is because of this advanced prefrontal cortex that we can control our animalistic urges. Through it, we can actually create a social structure that is respectful and does not impinge on the rights of others. Despite this, though, our relationship with the environment as well as their population growth seems to have gone askew.
Every mammal on this planet instinctively develops a natural equilibrium with the surrounding environment, but you humans do not. You move to an area and you multiply and multiply until every natural resource is consumed.
While some have blamed our problems with the environment to the advancements of technology, some to greed, and others to ignorance, it is still the truth that we have taken more than what we need. And it is best exemplified by that one day that we should not celebrate, Earth Overshoot Day. Earth Overshoot Day marks the date when humanity's demand for ecological resources and services in a given year exceeds what the Earth can regenerate in that year. So, how is Earth Overshoot Day calculated? To determine Earth Overshoot Day, one needs to calculate the ratio between the Earth's ability to generate resources, or its biocapacity, and humanity's demands placed upon nature, its ecological footprint. All demands on nature compete for biocapacity, from sequestration capacity for carbon dioxide from fossil fuel combustion, to demand for food and fiber, and also for the space for roads and shelters and more. The technical details on how the computations are made are found in the Global Footprint Network's website, which we will put in the description of this video. With the impact of COVID-19, two major differences were observed in the computation of this year's Earth Overshoot Day. Due to decreased mobility and demand, the footprint of forest products have gone down by 8.4%. This is based on a wide variety of data sources, including projections by the Canadian forest industry and data from Brazil's National Institute for Space Research, who tracks rates of deforestation in the Amazon, and also from the SHE-ensya. Carbon emissions have also gone down by 14.5% due to COVID-19 impacts based on the data from the International Energy Agency.
Yes, queen, yes, queen, yes, queen! Yeah!
This might sound like good news, but before we pat ourselves on the back, please be reminded that the world has ground down to a halt for almost a quarter of the year. But we've only been able to reduce our carbon footprint by less than 10%. So what does this mean? It means that our renewable natural resources for the year will run out by August 20, 2020. Just a 1-month adjustment from last year's July 29, 2019. Wait, if the renewable resources are running out by August 20 and last year by July 29, why do we still have food and water now? Well, you can think of our biological resources as a bank. The Earth started out with a surplus of resources due to low populations of living organisms on the planet. And this grows because every year the Earth produces more. But as the human species increased in number, we took more and more, each time more than what the Earth can regenerate. So over time, we've been consuming the surplus that the Earth was able to produce before. And soon enough, we will run out of these natural resources.
No, God! No, God, please, no! No! No!
Currently, the Philippines has a biocapacity of 0.6 global hectares per person. But our average individual ecological footprint is 1.3. If you do the math, what this means is we need 0.7 or 70% of another Earth in order to supply what we need and what we want. Too bad, there's no such thing as Planet B. And what's more scary is that other countries have it worse. The US requires 4.5 more Earths to supply their wastefulness. The UAE, on the other hand, needs 8.5 more planet Earths in order to continue its current way of life. And the UK needs 4.7 more if they want to continue as is. Thankfully, we have countries like Australia, Brazil, and Canada. But even the biocapacity surplus of these countries are going down at a steady rate. Soon, sometime within the next 50 years, not some far-off time, our natural resources will run out. To avoid this, we will have to reconsider how we design our cities, our sources of energy, the kinds of food we consume, our actions to help conserve the environment, and how we control our population that inevitably dictates the amount of resources we use. The future is not without hope. All we need to do is to reduce our carbon footprint in such that we are consuming less than what the Earth can replenish in a year. To learn more about carbon footprints, please visit the video that is at the upper corner of the screen at the end of this one. I hope you were able to learn something from our short video on Earth Overshoot Day. Please remember, this is not a day to be celebrated, and hopefully, we don't have to worry about it in the future. If you have any comments, questions, or suggestions, please don't hesitate to contact me, your resident Filipino scientist, in the comments section below. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much, and see you around!